The warrior's charge. The stars are far-flung tales, west in the silver of Yakuda fair, of a warrior who arrayed in hue sails, his chargers through the serpent's snare. And the lord of runes, so bought so soon, leaves the sheep for an evening there, perchance to wake the coiled snake, to take its shirt of scales to wear. And the lady east, who e'er is a beast, asleep or a prowl can rouse a scare, screams as her eye a lie in the sky, a worm no goodly sight can bear. And the mailed steed adjoins the deed, not to be undone from his worthy share, rides the knight towards scale bright, leaving the seasoned warrior scare. Then the serpent rose and made stead to close. The targets lay plain and bare, but the warrior's blade the snake unmade, and the charges wander no more, they swear, and the scrolls have foretold, with blade in hand foretelling end of their lives within a realm, with endless rage, malice and pain, rises dragonborn to main. A sharpened gaze upon his foe, bringing darkness to their cold. A wind that never sleeps rises, ready to bring their demise. As the scroll have foretold a long time ago, a dragon soulman will wage war, releasing soul with final shout, Zoom of gods, the dragon's tongue, infused in child of battlefronts. Zoom, the ancient power divine, unleashing souls a force malign. With final shout the world's core quakes, a godly Zoom dragon awakes. Infused in child of battlefronts, a mortal chosen destiny confronts. Through snow-swept peaks and fiery glows, Zoom born hero legend grows. In echoes of the dragon's past, the ancient words, a die is cast. With every shout the heavens soar, a symphony of powers roar. Through ancient rites and sacred verse, the Zoom-born one a past diverse. He wields the voice of gods of old, a power rare, tale foretold. In battle fury he stands tall, commanding forces with his call. The dragon's tongue a weapon true, he leads the charge with vision true. Oh, hello there, adventurer. Won't you check out my wares? I have everything you need, if you got coin to spare. You want potions and spells? I even got ingredients to brew. Some steel? Bah! I got arrows too. You want some bargain? Use enchantment or a spell, or chuck a concoction. It's not like I can tell. Now don't be shy. I'll buy everything from you. Those stolen borrowed goods you got? Friend, I'll take them too. Ah, you're broke. Well then, off you go. Guards! Thief! It took all the sweet rolls. Sky above, voice within. A pale sky hovered above me as I walked, through mountains and valleys west, passing folk who chattered and talked about days of old and the past. Of when dragons roamed freely, of when people breathed heavily, wanting life while the end was near. For only beast could bring the end of man, although man was one of the greatest, condemning kin to their bad pen. Truly the worst ever created, and yet they fear the children of time. As if marvelous creatures so divine could bring harm to those without crime, who only care to build temple and shrine, while the true masters of mankind are the ones breathing fire in the sky, dragonborn, the last of my kind. As I wandered, I chose who to glorify. The stone brick trail. As I follow the path through the forest, it provides a new view of the vibrant life contained within, parted by the path of stone, its bricks being devoured by the moss. The saturated color of the flora catches the eye before any other. The journey to glory, an unforgettable story. Tall mountains in a distance capped with snow, as bone-chilling winds circulate down below. thoughts of what crypts lay inside, the pearl, the treasure, all cross my mind as I leave my past behind, only reached by way of the stone brick trail, its beauty unforeseen, arcane temples filled with schools of ancient knowledge, whose discovery would lead the dawn of new eras and the rebirth of old ones. Once one has explored the temples that lie at the trail's close, one will not forget memories of the lost souls in the blackened tombs, forever documented on the cold, desolate walls of those dark, empty halls. After countless battles, we finally gotten married. Ours was not a lengthy engagement, if there was one to begin with. A long courtship though, skirmish after bloodbath after slaughter, fighting trolls and giants and the undead. We were comrades, brothers in arms. And then a quick confession, a purchased home, that was it. Now we sleep in on weekends, slowly wake to the cool darkness of the room. Make love with sleep still frosting our eyes. I serenade you in the cold evenings with my battered lute, as you tend to the cracking hurts, before tending to my gashes and bruises earned from the day's clashes. This must be what Valhalla feels like, coming home to you at the hearty stew, after a long day of fighting covered in blood, some of them mine. Loaded down with loot, doing this for a lifetime seems preferable to being High King for eternity. Dragons may be raising the northern wastes, savage tribes holding sway in the mountains, rebels and imperials clashing in the plains, but in here it's just you and me. Nothing and no one can enter our sanctuary, like you said. Brief as life can be here, we have each other. I may be the saint of your hold, but you are the saint of my heart. I play too much fucking Skyrim. Marching towards an endless doom, equipped with hammer and dagger, daughter of an ancient doom, descendant of proud beggars. She's called forth by Perternax to fight the greatest menace, going forth to Sovngarde, dragonborn of fourth era. Her shield trembles at her left, as ground shakes with grave malice. The World Eater to contest, fight as Ekatash fated. The skies have opened for one who wields the dragonman's shout, as he is forced to fight up close with the ender of his plans. A new day dawned on Skyrim, with Alduin's destruction. Free men and mer walk about with freedom under heaven. In Sovngarde's glory a hero's acclaim, dragonborn victorious, each in her name, through battles fierce she proved her might, guided by destiny, a beacon of light. With Alduin vanquished, peace restored, the land of Skyrim no longer warred. Her deeds resound through time and space, a legend immortalized in every embrace. Yet a dragonborn's journey never truly ends. More adventures await as fate transcends. In the echoes of Skyrim her legacy lives, as a savior of nations her spirit forgives. My lover's heart is numbling stone that hides an ice beneath our sight. So some decry it's not there, while others whisper yet it might. Though stone is born from fevered ash, once formed it yields no whiff of heat. So too her heart betrays no love, nor confronts those embracing it. As mountains grow and yearn for sky, then climb as conquering, ascend, with chisel, rope, with axe and pick, they force the rock to yield to them. One peak stands proud amidst the range, invincible and scared by none. Those men who try wash down her slopes, the urban streams obliquely run. For brash assault could never pierce those guarded depths that lay apart. But patient water gently shapes a furtive channel to the heart. My love is delving water, ice, that cracks with cycles of the sun. A lapping, yearning, whispered plea will mark the time till I rush in. For I have dwelt among the rocks, my city carved from rugged stone. So in that burrow I will creep, and warm the soul which makes my home. Moon shadow, Azura's realm. Blindly I walk in paradise. I have no other word to describe, brother. Goddess Azura's realm beyond grasp. I feel as though I fly above air. Swim beneath water, quench my emotions as if breathing in a river. I am free, yet I'm imprisoned. I never want to leave this god realm. Like the nectar of olden ones, I drink and become a deity myself, an angel of dawn, an incarnation of wisdom and beauty. I must remain here to embrace this all-knowing kerosene world. I am Azura's son, I will be her champion. In Moonshadow's embrace I find solace profound, a paradise where my spirit is unbound. Words fail to capture this ethereal place. Goddess Azura's realm, a divine embrace, as if on wings I soar through skies, a feeling of freedom where my soul lies. The waters deep I gracefully guide, beneath the surface a tranquil ride. A vessel of wisdom and beauty's attire, a spark of eternity, a soul to inspire. To remain here I feel a profound need, embracing the chaos of the all-knowing creed. Dragonborn, scales of dragon, knight of night. No redemption, fight not fight, strongest ever, breath of might. He is the son of dragon's light. Power wielding in his tongue, self-infusing dragon's roar, endless beauty, battle lore, never losing matador. Groundless quaking ever flies, unpretending dragon's eyes, never resting power lies, the destiny boundless rise. In skies adorned with stars so bright, he soars with grace a fearless knight. A guardian of sacred vows, with wings of fire he awows. A dance of flames with every stride, he weaves through shadows far and wide. His heart beats fierce, his spirit bold, within him dragon's soul untold. In ancient tales and legends old, his name is etched in verses bold. With scales of dragon, armor strong, a legacy that shall live long. Beneath the moon's embrace he's crowned, a king of darkness, power unbound. Yet in his heart a flicker burns, yearning for a world that yearns. Through battle's fears his honor won, the dragon knight beneath unknown. With every foe he stands to fight, he proves his worth, his might ignites. Heart of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn comes, with breath sound like drums, into the depths of the hells that await the sinners. He cannot escape from, and all there is to fight. So when he draws his sword and his shield, he goes nigh to the end that him waits, but the destiny lets him to make the mistakes, and all doings undertake. Heart of the dragon beats strong, in the face of darkness he belongs, with shouts that echo like thunder's call, he heeds the ancient voices roll. Through hollowed crypts and icy peaks he ventures forth, where evil seeks. A fearless soul with purpose clear, he'll battle on devoid of fear. In sown God's hall a dragon's bane, his destiny awaits, not in vain. With courage forged in battles fought, he faces Alduin as he ought. The clash resounds through skies above, Dragonborn versus Dragonslaw. Each strike a symphony of might, a dance of power born of light. But as the shadows gather round, the Dragonborn's resolve unbound. He finds the strength to push ahead, to face the end, where fates are tread. Yet destiny is not yet done, for the Dragonborn a new day's sun. A hero's tale forever sung, in the annals of Skyrim young and old. For in the heart of Dragonborn's lore, a legacy that will endure. Through battles fought and worlds unspun, his name a legend passed to one. And so the Dragonborn moves on, the hero's journey never gone. In tales retold the spirit thrives, as long as Skyrim legend survives. It was deep into the heart of the earth, down the spiral staircase of dreams, far from the comfort of the suns and moons, meant from a future long past. Memories held through oil and gas, breath held as the white demons crept. Evil and blind they never slept, still smelled their hatred for the light. It swept the soil and out into the endless night. Their origins distorted through the assortment of poison. Killing their humanity, it fasted through centuries. Lengthy descents down darkened and deathly hallways, missing and empty of those who filled the corridors with life. The greatest disappearance not known to man. Their history lingers in cold metal and gears. Steam pours from the ruins like ghostly fears. Chambers filled with knowledge beyond all who enter, teachings that destroy those who seek to learn. Secrets seep from stone-cut walls, enticing those who wish to play with death, driving the weak-minded to wish they were. It takes a lifetime to return to the moons. The nightmares whisper long after. The future lost in the past finds life in legends living before, deep within the heart of the earth. The Dragonborn with a dark past. Oh, he travels this dark path, adventuring beyond death. He is the champion of Molag Bal to Shagarat. Oh, the Dragonborn with a dark past. He is prepared for the battle, his legs, torso and head covered in metal, hands on his sword covered in snow. He is prepared to cover his hands with blood again. Another war, heads roll on the floor. Ulfric on his knees, praying to the gods, killed his own wife in cold blood, ripping off her head with his own hands. Oh, the Dragonborn with a dark past. Queen of War. Scars cover the marks that aspire to shine, the marks of war to define the bloodline, exquisite mortal of Athena's birth, leading an army to war using her right of birth, dragon of the sky always by her side, to battle they ride, to fight. Enemy ahead, lay down your arms, you will not match my power, now bow before the queen. The lands are painted red with my brothers. Thirsty are the blades that slaughter names. Dead warriors linger among the graves searching, victim to the violence that is without merit or fames. Rest now, child, for Solongard beckons in the stars. The grassy moor talks of peace and neutrality, but within the shadows bows to the wolf's maw. Horses sleep in the light of the moon warrior's pulse. Rest now, child, for Sovngarde beckons in the stars. The land of golden leaves is filled with thieves. They crawl among the waste and beneath our feet. Drunk on their sorrows, happiness is robbed from their souls. A queen and friend of wolves leads them like sheep. Rest now, child, for Sovngarde beckons in the stars. The men from a future long past look to the east, contemplating their lust for more that glitters in the dark. Rebels within their own mute the howling wolves. They are blind to the bleeding infectious mark. Rest now, child, for someone God beckons in the stars. Dazzling cold air warms and breathes powerful men. Bears unwilling to let demons devour their inheritance. Armed with their swords and traditions, they make war with wolves. They fight as true sons and daughters of sufferance. Rest now, child, for someone God beckons in the stars. The vicious wolves are mere puppets of a greater evil. They toil and tarnish traditions held for centuries. But they are simply dogs, scared to displease their master, for their failure would only seek to bring more miseries. Rest now, child, for someone God beckons in the stars. Your Wikipedia page is as boring as you playing mage and adoring the exploring of maps and falling for traps, without fighting the wild, in the dungeon at night. Your life is climbing a hill with no path in sight. No one will respond you begging to bond. So you're rubbing your wand, while I'm clubbing with your blonde. Beach which I ditch, leave behind beyond. Cheeky I grind before the ice you crave, as you drop to your demise from the ice sore. Pink in the stink, so while I smile, because you didn't make a save file. Ouchie, owie, yikes, the Skyrim rap bars. Extra didn't make the cut. Don't rush your fingers to your eye when you die in the game. Don't claim you didn't, cause I saw the digits disappear. Going near your rear and clearly you came lacking class from the tension in your ass. A son of Skyrim, a man, a weapon, an armor. This forms a warrior, a man that the legends told about. A Nord born in frost, born in the blizzards of a place called Skyrim. Now he has a lot of titles, but most important of them all, Slayer of Dragons, the end of Alduin. But after all, he is a man has weaknesses. Even a warrior has fear, and the fear of a man is his end. Playing Skyrim. I was tired of living in the dark. The sun on my skin leaves its mark. I was tired of leading a double life, so I said goodbye to Serana and went home to my wife. She took me back without hesitation and no verbal words. Serana always tempts me to the dark side. I'm sorry, Serana, I will have to let it slide. The kids are doing well, but they do not attend school. Why do they take me for a fool? My wife Camila is walking backwards. Is a glitch in the game that annoys me ever after. I can start a new game. I choose a new wife and kids. Or maybe I'll wind up in the skids. Quite bored. I would like to say that well, I'm bored. Really, I should be quite gay. Heck, I'm playing as a nerd. Thing with this game is it's quite large. You can swing a sword or fry an orc. You can hop a barge to place unknown, like Solstheim, only to fight a bunch of cultists. Didn't rhyme, but I got some serious beef with those guys. So by now you should know what I'm playing. What else could it be but the best game around? And if you don't, you should be praying, because it's Skyrim, you friggin' hound. The land that lies at the rim of the sky. It is a frozen land, far to the north, where beautiful valleys and forests brush against barren tundra. It is a land whose fate's uncertain, as its sons and daughters grab at each other's throats, and the world itself crumbles within the jaws of a dragon who is destined to consume it. I know the shape of its land in a way I could never know any place. I know the secrets that hide in the cliffs. I know every detail of the laws that govern, the physics and casualty of this place. I know the secrets of everyone who walks the streets of these cities, for I have been visiting this land intermittently for what has now been a decade. Not many things in my life or myself have been stable, both before 2011 and since. And in that chaos, it can be hard to remember what it was like to be a younger you. What this land called Skyrim helps me to do is to step back into my younger shoes. When I step out into those chilly plains, I feel the decade of life wash over me. I remember the excitement of a child yet to be jaded. I remember old friends who have since faded from my life. I remember old dreams. I used to dream when I still could, and I remember who I used to want to be. Skyrim, land for Nords, filled with meat and honey brew, singing with blood and cords, disagreeing to the divines and lords, but raging with war and Talos blast, destroying the empire, liberating Skyrim once again. But a nightmare appears. Dragons! Dragons! A filthy Nord say, running away pitifully as the mist slays. A man stays, a Nordic lad, tough like Talos, the tongue of the ancients, shouting, stealing the souls of the mist. It's the Dragonborn, it's back, since centuries, and has came to unlegend the myth once again. Unon dodova, bow overhead, raids do warlock, takozan los korut, tid rumaltid, alduin los coming, wa oblan lane do June. I miss Lydia. I lost her from my sight. I wanted so much for her to be my bride. Now I feel so lost. She told me she was my sword and shield. I took her with me across many fields. But now I pay the cost. I need her by my side. She fought so well. From the Draugr, bandits and dragons I cast many spells. She held me very tight at night so that she could defrost. Lydia! 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 I call your name. Why am I so heartbroken? It's just a game. I am now heavily laden. Items must get tossed. I might have to start this game anew, but that would make me feel so blue. I made it to Whiterun, and the forest I crossed. I searched and searched for you as far as Marcus. When will you join me once more and satisfy my heart? I have come to a final point and feel extreme exhaust. Oh, I am Dragonborn, the slayer of dragons, the wanderer in the dark. I travel from quest to quest to seek for a purpose in this world. Oh, I am a Dragonborn, lost in the dungeons, freezing in the cold winter winds. Oh, I am Dragonborn. So you are a vampire now. Well, doesn't that just fucked? Well, it's your own damn fault. If you had stayed away from that vampire cave, like you should have, you wouldn't have gotten into this problem. So now you want to be a normal being. A vampire life is not what is cracked up to be. Okay, I can help. Here are the steps you should take. Go to Folkridge. Go to Dead Man's Drink. Go to Innkeeper and ask the lady if she has heard any rumors lately. To know if you are a vampire, as you probably already know, you have run into a lot of annoying problems. You will often see on the screen, your vampire blood boils in the sunlight when it is a daylight out. The innkeeper will usually say, your skin is as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? She will also say Phalion of Morphal has studied vampires, Draugr and all matters of the undead. Then you will get a quest that will show in your quest list. Am I making any sense? If not, go to the show more or description tag and I will spell it out for you. For those of you that can read English, it will also show up in red if you go to magic and active effects. So now fast travel, or just find some means of getting to Morphal, which is in the north, and located in the dense marshes of Hjalmark. Once you are there, go to Felion's house. He kind of looks like a monk. When you talk to him, ask him, I heard you are an expert in vampirism. He will give you some shitty story of how he is so needed in the town of Morphal. But to complete the cure, you need a field black soul gem. Just to let you know, a field black soul gem is the most rare commodity in Skyrim. So, as Frankie McDonald would say, be prepared. Felion will offer you or will have an empty black soul gem for sale. Buy it. Yes, you need this to complete the quest. Now is the most difficult part. You need to have a spell. Capture soul spell or a weapon that will automatically capture the soul of a living being. But not just any living being, it has to be human. It cannot be a Draugr, because they are technically already dead. Now if you do not have a soul capturing spell or a weapon that will capture a soul, you will have to remain a vampire until you do. Oh, I should mention that vampires need to feed. Yes, a feeding at least once a day. If you do not feed, you will not be able to go into any of the villages. They will automatically attack you. It doesn't matter if you know the Jarl, or you are married to Lydia, or if your best friend knows Donald Trump. You will be totally ostracized by the community. Nobody likes vampires. They are not good people. So if you have not figured how the hell to fill out a black soul gem, then I'm thinking you are not only a vampire, but an idiot too. You, my non-friend, have created a total new race of idiot vampire. Now figure it out. Take your field black soul gem back to Felion. He will say, meet me at some shit after midnight. Now you can go there ahead of time and scope the place out. Make sure you are well fed and no unknown creatures are lurking in the dark to interrupt the ceremony. Not like it is a real ceremony, but like a quest complete. If you are a set location early, you can see his movement on the map. The ceremony is very dull, with no acceptance speeches, non-pipes and drums.